Hello, hello, hello. Biohack here with another live arena video. All right, as usual, check our soul merchant for anything interesting. Taurus soul. I would love to have a Taurus. I've been thinking about that more. It'd be really nice to deal with these Mariuses when I want to run a go second team. Taurus would be great. Build them in Feral. That'd be nice. What's up, idiots on Xbox? All right, what else is new? How are we doing on the leaderboards? No, that's not what I'm looking for. 31. Not too bad since haven't done any battles for a while. Actually, I guess I did a little bit this afternoon, but okay. Right behind Crotchy. Nice. Still ranked 30 on the general. Got, I don't know, another 600 points to grind out or whatever. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Now's the time to pull Taurus. Yeah, I don't have enough voids. And I think I still want Hegimon more than Taurus. Did you pull for Fina today? I did not. It's a prism, or it's like a progressive chance, right? I would never pull for a progressive. Well, I shouldn't say never. I don't know. For those faction unities, it's just so much better to get them in Prism events. But who knows if we'll ever get another Prism event. I would make me so happy if they did another rotation of all the different factions and the faction unity champions like they did the first time around with Prism events. I would love to use that to max my High Elves and Bannerlord and Barbarian faction guardians. All right, I'm not sure if this is the same storm that's in my spreadsheet, but this guy would use Taurus, Lazarius, Marichka, Sifi, Mikage, UDK. You got Alaz, Galathyr, Theodosia, Frolny, and Nell. Nice. Hit gold 8 times and red 5. Did bad things. Why were you pulling on a non-2x? Hegimon so OP against speed leads. Yeah, honestly, I just want Hegimon to stop other people from taking Hegimon from me. Shoot. I guess we'll go Carnage. For Fina. You're pulling primals for Fina? All right. Guess it's probably better than buying Sacreds. All right, let's see if we can win some speed race here. That's a surprising ban. Wasn't gonna be enough Sacreds or Ancients to do anything. Primals are unlimited. Hit red 5 times in 400. It's pretty good. Pulled 5 and got 2 Legos back to back. Nishak, Joffred were my rewards. Let's see. The more I think about this, the more I think I really should rebuild my what's it called? My Armons to be a speed booster. Or not a speed booster, to have more accuracy. Nice. We proc the fear over there. Honestly, I'm not really super worried about this Commodus. Even if he swaps forms, he's just gonna die. Save that. I'm a little confused how my Marius went twice, but I guess it makes sense. Oh, maybe because I stole all the turn meter off the Commodus. Yeah, I guess that works. Plus the HP burn. Might have been pushing turn meter back. I don't know. Cool. Yeah, I'm strongly thinking about moving my wand onto my Armons. Or my Hallowed Hilt. Although, I guess wand does give accuracy too. Moving the Hallowed Hilt onto Armons, rebuilding them to be a little bit slower, and just like smashing as much accuracy on him as possible until I can get him in power. Like, until I can actually make him a real speed threat. His current build is kind of not really doing it. I was prepping to pull 400 Ancients yesterday for Fine. I decided to check on one of your videos from 2 years ago, wondering if you ever plan on doing an updated video with the 15x progressives, etc. Yeah, I probably should. I did all the math on it a while back, and then I just never turned it into a video. Bogs. All right, Bogs, what do we got? Siegfried, Taurus, Alaz, Galathir, Ancora, Marichka, Armons, Shuzen. I think one would be good on Tormund. Yeah, I mean, it's a good relic to have on Tormund. Whether Tormund is the best person to use the limited number of wands you have on, or you have available, is sort of a different story. I guess it depends on how much you use him, but it would be a good artifact, sure. Any champion that puts up a lot of debuffs can benefit from wand. One is good on anyone? Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of champions that wand isn't good on. Like, pretty much everything. Pretty much everything. It's better on champions that put up debuffs because you get both the potential to polymorph or reflect the polymorph when they do it to you, and you also get who do I want for my nuker? I think I want Stultus, actually. So, sorry, what was I saying? You get the potential to reflect polymorph when they do it to you, or when you debuff them, and then you also get the chance of reflecting any CC they put on you. So I'd say it's really good on champions like... how do I want to play this one? This could be a huge mistake. This Cheshire could absolutely mess me up. Okay, let me have Armons, though. It's okay. That was an interesting choice. I don't know why you let me have Armons if you're going to go Cheshire. 2-turn Stone Skin on the Carnage is interesting, too. Did I weak hit him right there, or... Okay, there we go. He's not gonna, like, pop out of that crowd control and kill me, is he? No, okay. The burn at the beginning is such a polymagnet, it can destroy other team. Got him 4-piece pinpoint. One on Gizmak. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's great on Gizmak. It's great on Sulfurion. It's great on Armons. What was I gonna say? I can't remember now. Oh, Wukong. I've been thinking about building my Wukong in a feral set. I want to have... I've been, like, fighting people who... A certain number of, like, high-end people who take Sulfurion from me and force me to run go second. And having a team with a bunch of feral champions can really mess up a Sulfurion comp because he won't be able to put the HP burn and therefore won't be able to burn the Stone Skin and won't be able to turn meter boost his team. So I was thinking about, like, which champions I can use and go second teams in, like, Feral Lightning Cage, and I think Wukong might be a good one. It also has the damage to, like, actually kill people. I've been having a lot of fun with Rotos recently, though. All these people trying to Hegimon me, and I just throw out a Rotos, and then the Hegimon gives the Rotos an instant turn, which just results in the Hegimon and like their turn meter booster getting killed. Oh, it's so good. And he's not the worst champion to have against things like Nice and whatnot also. Like, yeah, he can't block their passes or anything, but at least he can kill them through the block damage. Probably not worth writing this player down. Yeah, I'll do this. I think I just banned the Marius, to be honest. The biggest chance of a loss I have is he bans the Kaja, and I go, I get enfeebled on the Marius, or on the Armons, and can't turn meter drop, and I poly 1, but it's not enough, and then he cuts in, kills me. So I think just banning the Marius is probably the best option. I feel like this choice of ban is a little odd. I guess for the speed aura? I don't know. Not that I think there's anything they could have banned to get the win, but... It's a good counter. Call me silly, but I never thought about my Merc Rotos versus Hegi. You started watching you, Morgan. Yeah, he's great against Hegimon. It's like I have to be very careful in like how I pick champions and like what order. Like there's certain people that I fight where it's like, okay, I need to basically like go to the end of the fight, giving myself the option of either running go first or go second. And it's like this careful balance. And Rotos can often be the key where I put him in like near the end of the pick, and it's basically like if you go Hegimon, this Rotos is going to fuck you up unless you ban it. But if you ban it, then that means you leave Kaja, which means I beat you in the speed race. So like creating these catch-22s kind of thing, I've found Rotos to be really helpful. Let's see. Do we know this player? We do not. Yeah, that'll work. You're gonna pull primals next 2x, or you don't buy primals anymore. I probably will buy some primals next time there's a good 2x. Yeah, if I can get them for a good deal. The biggest upgrade I can make on my account right now is there's a few. One is maxing faction guardians, and 2 is pulling a couple of key mythicals. Although honestly, like I'm not super obsessed with chasing mythicals. Like most of them don't really fit in my playstyle, but like a Commodus could be insane. Gizmac, oh shit, this guy's gonna Odin me. A Gizmac could be insane. A few other things. So I don't know, I think about that. And then the last thing, I mean, better gear, more quads, but I'm getting to the point where it's kind of hard to get a lot of value from quad roll gear. Let's see. How do I want to play this? Which Polly's on that team? I think I can get away with this. Yeah, okay, beautiful. Sorry, what was I saying? I needed to think about that fight. Oh, just in terms of like what will actually get me wins. A few more quads to make Sulfurion a little bit faster, but he's almost in full quads. Kasha's in full quads. Really, like, the biggest thing I can do in terms of speed is getting faction guardians for barbarians maxed out and empowering my Armons. That would be huge. Getting a Hegimon, getting a Taurus, getting an empowered Sulfurion, like even +2 would be huge for that extra 10 speed. And then, like, Mythicals, kind of. But a lot of the Mythicals, kind of, I don't know. Here's the thing about Mythicals, is one, you need souls to really get a lot of value out of them. They're kind of hard to use without souls. 2, the OP Mythicals that everyone uses in every single fight, people build their strategies around dealing with it. It's why you can oftentimes find me losing to someone who's running like all legendaries, but this like, oh shoot, but they're all in like reaction with a ton of bolster, and I'm not set up to deal with a bunch of Legos in reaction and bolster because everyone just runs Galathir, Nice, Siegfried, Marichka at my level. So it's like, how much value can I really get out of the Mythicals? I don't know. Maybe I would, but I don't know. What about someone like Siegfried or Galathir? I think Galathir could be really big because Galathir I could basically drop... Well, it's a little tricky because he doesn't have a speed aura, and I don't have a 5-star soul or a 6-star soul, and I can't expect that I ever will. But, dude, this guy's bringing out a 5-star +1 nice. This is a wild team. Obviously, this can't be allowed to stand. Yeah, we'll ban the Cavalax. Oh, nice. Or rather, not nice. Very annoying. But we do have Armons, so... Siegfried doesn't really fit in any of my teams, but I'd still probably try and figure out a way to use him. Just because he's so strong. Is there polymorph over there? No. Empress, you gonna go first? Oh my god, he resisted. Fuck me. Oh, he's gonna die. What am I saying? He's gonna die to the... What's it called? You see the Embers build? Maybe. Do you have any big souls for any key mythicals? I don't think so. I don't want to click cancel because it'll just bug out. If I remember, I'll look. But I don't think I have any really good souls, to be honest. That's the other problem with mythicals, man. If they had mythical souls in the shop and I could save up and buy them, I would be more inclined. But I have no interest in buying soul stones to try and pull. It feels like a total scam. Feels like I have to spend like 10 grand to make any progress. All right, this player uses Wukong, Siegfried, Armon's Arbiter, Yostrid, but my Sulfurion Carnage is faster, so... You have a 6-star Galathir Blessing in a Dream? Nice. What's up, Insidious? You bought 300, 400 big stones and haven't got one 6-star bias. Let's just drop the Siegfried, since we know we win the speed race anyway. Can you pull Carnage Soul from Soulstones or is it only from Centranos? I think you can pull it from Soulstones. Because I feel like I remember people having it like a 6-star on like day 1. But I don't think you can pull it until after you've unlocked him. I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. Damn, we're getting pretty close to 27,000. 50 points away. Not even. You got your 6-star Carnage from a Soulstone? Haven't got it from Centranos yet? Haven't got the Soul or haven't got Carnage? Did get Carnage yesterday. I tried to build in similar to yours, but I don't have good enough pieces, so I'm using Stone Skin and Pinpoint with more accuracy. Does he do enough damage to be effective in Stone Skin Pinpoint for you? You going for the fusion? Yeah, I'm going for the fusion. I don't have faction guardians for what's his faction? Shadowkin done yet, so at my level of account, like going for a fusion is pretty darn easy, so I kind of go for all of them at this point. I mean, I should go Volcanos against this guy. I don't know. Not with those two. I need to block the passes. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I could have just banned. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to win Speed Race, but I could have just banned the Arbiter. That was his only 6-star Intimidating Presence. Seeing some mixed reviews on Carnage? Or on who? Oh. Fuck me. Fuck me. She didn't die and we didn't spread. What the heck? Why didn't he do the big nuke? I am so confused. Maybe he was planning on saving it and like turn meter boosting into the second form? I don't know. Taurus is scary, but not that scary. Not when he doesn't have any teammates for buffs. Volcanos so OP. Volcanos is good. Leo, that's a bold pick. Wasn't a terrible pick. Can't make him better without stealing gear from He-Man or Marius. Carnage. Carnage is extremely stat intensive. That's probably his biggest downside. And his affinity. It's really, really hard to get him to have all the stats you need. Especially when you don't have really good souls. Man, we haven't had one fight today that's against like the normal crew. Oh, the Fusion had mixed reviews. Yeah, the Fusion seems kind of bad. I mean, he seems not bad. He seems like he has no use for an endgame player like myself, but 99% of the legendaries don't. Non-void legendaries. So, you know, like I said, I'm just going to get him for faction guardians, and like maybe there's another Centranos style piece of content where I need champions that fit his descriptors. So I don't know. I'm not going to build him. I'm not going to go for his soul or anything, but you know, I can get him without having to really use a lot of resources that I wouldn't want to use anyway. Mediocre at best, yeah. I can't even really remember his kit. I just remember that I looked at it and was like, meh. Okay, how do we want to play this? I probably just ban the only 6-star intimidating presence. I'm like very skeptical this guy would be faster than me regardless, but I feel like that'll just be safer. We could run into problems here if... Well, Sulfurion does so much turn meter control that is probably fine. Oh yeah, especially with how slow that guy is. Oh, fuck me. Oh, damn it. No. Oh, fuck me. Gotta do this. Alright. That was close. How fast does the Emrys or did Sulf do a good boost? Sulf's effective turn meter boost is actually huge. The Empress is like 309 or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but he's also got 2 of the turn meter boosting gems, like the gems that boost turn meter boosts, if that makes sense. But you got to remember that Sulfurion's turn meter control is wild because he's doing a 20. If he lands his HP burn on all opponents, he's doing a 20% for your team and a 24% decrease for the enemy team. So it's like pretty crazy how much of a speed gap you can have between him and your next fastest champion and have him pull it off. The only issue with that is it assumes you're landing it on all 4 opponents. So if they've got like Galathirs or feral champions or other champions with high resistance, he won't get that same level of effect. So I try and build my champions a lot faster than they need to be. But in that scenario, I landed it on everyone and pushed everyone except for Marius back, so it was totally fine. Hello, mate. It's been a while since I tuned in. How you doing? How's the new season going? Did you get any upgrades? Things have been going well. What are new upgrades recently? I got another quad impulse piece. I got a hallowed hilt from the mythical live arena relic craft, so that was cool. Let's see. How do we want to play this? Do I want to go Sulfurion anyway? I think I do. Actually, maybe I should. I don't know. I don't know how if I should play this differently. If he has, okay, he doesn't have Marichka, and he bans Sulfurion. All right. This fight is mostly going to come down to whether or not how fast this Odin is, and whether or not I get wanded on the nice when I try and poly him. I should be faster than the Odin. Gizmax, Sunskin, Pinpoint. Okay. Great, so we fucking lose. Isn't that fun? Isn't Knights such a fair and balanced champion? Oh shoot! I had the ignore or whatever bullshit. My only hope is that the fear procs, basically. That's really my only hope. What's up, Leadfoot? Ooh. Risky play. Did I get reflected on the fear? Why didn't I Embers not swap? Nice. I was gonna say I gotta get the fear right here. It's like my only shot. Dude, I can't believe we won that. Oh, Rotos. God. True Fear procced on him? Yeah. Merciless Rotos? Yep. Let's see what I missed. Dude, I want to give Rotos the thumbnail for that fight. Holy hell. That was beautiful. Let's see. We had Gizmac, Marius, Stoneskin, Pinpoint, Nice. I think the Nice was in Stoneskin. Or no, Marius wasn't in Pinpoint. Odin was in Stoneskin Pinpoint. Although, to be honest, Carnage might have done a better job in that fight. I went with the Rotos because he picked Hegimon. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to let Hegimon through. But in hindsight, Carnage actually would have been better. But it's fine. Rotos still popped off. Dumb question, but tariffs won't affect in-game raid prices, right? Because it's a digital currency? I don't know. Probably not, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, what else? I need to put everything in. Gizmac, Marius, Nice, Hegimon. Missing. Odin. Alright, cool. Thank you for the follow. Load my dashboard. Jade, Too Fast, Too Furious. You guys haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, followed the Twitch, or thumbs up the live stream, do all those good things. Shouldn't have an effect, but I can see raid hiking up prices, blaming on that. Dude, I already feel like raids offers have been shit for so long. Like, when was the last time we had even a 280 energy per dollar deal? I feel like it's been ages. Do you think Georgette would ever come back in the meta? I mean, I wouldn't say never. I don't even think Georgette's bad right now. I use Georgette every once in a while. And I honestly should probably use him a little bit more. Because I need to use him against people that try and go Marichka to protect the Stoneskin from my Sulfurion. Because if they run like triple support, one nuker, one Marichka, and the support is vulnerable to the one nuker is vulnerable to Georgette, I could just ban the one nuker and kill the Georgette, or kill the nuker through the Stoneskin and the block damage with Georgette. He's the only champion that can do that, both of those things. At least both of those things at the same time. Yeah, this is fine. The issue I have right now is what was I trying to say? I don't remember where I was going. 9-piece Merciless is on Georgette is the way to go. It's not a bad option. I have mine in stone skin right now. Is there any polymorph? No. Oh, but there's a fucking wand. Okay, we didn't lose our turn. God, this game is so dumb. I wish they would show us the wands. I shouldn't have known there's a wand. Everyone's going to have a wand. I should probably just never even use that fear anymore. It's just not worth it. Sweet. We just won 10 in a row. I mean, to be fair, we didn't really fight anyone super high rated. But we fought people with good accounts. I mean, some of these rosters were pretty stacked. But 10 in a row is a nice way to start. Rank 27, new personal best. Hell yeah. I'm giving MVP to Rotos. He did some work today. Got us some fights that I thought we were going to lose. So this is the new Rotos build. It's 9-piece Merciless. Stats look like this. 7,500 attack, 283 speed, 308 crit damage. He is in an aspect of Siroth. I've got the gems that reduce the effect of turn meter decrease. I don't know how important those are. I just don't really have anything better to put it there. These are all like PvE stuff, right? Yeah. I mean, this one's kind of a nice, when attacked with multi-hit skill, decreases damage wearer receives in each subsequent hit, because obviously multi-hits are the main way you kill Marius, or not Marius, Rotos. Word of the Fallen, Blessing, because it's broken on Rotos, where the like damage mitigation happens after his passive, so it means like you can't kill him with 2 hits, even though I can't remember exactly all the details, but it's basically bugged on Rotos, and like applies its mitigation after his passive, I think is what it does, which means you only hit him for like 30% of his health, which means you can't kill him with a 2-hit. It's nuts. And then over here, we've got just defensive tree, a wisdom of battle to try and reduce the amount of control. And then fairly standard nuker mastery stuff, cycle of violence for the resets. Yeah, I guess there you go. All right, that's the Rotos build. Pretty, I'm getting pretty good use out of them recently, so happy with that. But all right, I'm going to go do some more fights on the live stream. That's going to be it for the recording. I will see you on the next one. Cheers.